Hello, everyone. Yes, you're being greeted with a view of across the creek. Today, I came out here and started cleaning up. It's had a forestry mulcher come through, and he did a really good job, I think. Of course, it doesn't grind it up fine enough, so basically what I did today was I finished sharpening the flail mower blades, I hope. I don't really know what I'm doing, but hopefully I did it well. And I put the backhoe on the tractor and dug a ditch, and I'll show you the ditch in a minute. I just want to show you the pretty scenes for now. This probably won't be a long video because I just don't feel like videoing that much. But yeah, today, everything that looked like it was a little too big for the flail mower, I've been trying to pick out of these chip piles. You can see this is all chip privet. Oh man, there was so much of it. There's still plenty of it. This is probably it probably won't be the last time this guy comes out to knock some things down for me. But as you can see, way over there I got a fire going. I've been burning the stuff that's too big. And I'll come over here and I'm going to show you the ditch. It's very interesting how this went down, because all I really wanted to do was try to connect some of the water systems and accentuate what I call the wash system, because when it rains, this little area is kind of like a valley. It collects water, and apparently the water table is not very far below. I mean, the dirt right here is just, anyway, there's my ditch. It's pretty clean, pretty straight. And as soon as I dug it, what you got? You got groundwater coming in, so plenty of groundwater. Let me walk around this side and I'll show you what I'm up against. Lots of nice big roots I was able to pull out, and I'm not going to be able to burn them today. I have to go home and do music stuff. But yeah, the wash comes, there's actually a wash that goes over there. You can see where the ruts are from my tractor tires. But this is one of the systems, or close to one of the systems. I just needed, several more feet to connect it, but I also want to connect it to this area that's right behind this tree. I might put just rocks back in here just to hold the space, and I'll spread this dirt out once I get through sifting through the mulch. That's one thing about the forestry mulcher, is that really doesn't chop up everything. He's probably running through trying to do a quick job. Only hired him for a day, but I think he got a lot done for a day. Come down here. These are areas I'm going to have to clean up with the ditch. Of course, maybe now that the groundwater has somewhere to go, maybe it'll evaporate. But yeah, as soon as I dug it up, it started filling up like that. And it's still doing it. I'm pretty sure it'll self-level. And then right here at the tree, I need to dig around it. This is an area that already held water, but I wanted to dig it out too and make it a little deeper. And I wanted to try to make it cleaner under that tree. I decided to leave the tree for now. And in the spring, if it doesn't doesn't have any leaves, I'll go ahead and cut it up, clean it up. Maybe this will be where the next burn pile is. Who knows? But I thought things like this are kind of cool. I like them. So, and you can see those are where the tracks were. There's plenty of stuff in here. I'm sure he didn't want to cross into here because this is a get stuck hazard. This is an area where the water usually stays until the dry season. And I'm trying to figure out how to get this to drain. This right here I may leave as a small pond. It's kind of cool. I think it's pretty. I really do. Anyway, lots of little birds, digging this open earth. I guess they're able to find food easy. Yeah, but it's coming along. This is me playing the long game, though. My wife is like, "Why are you doing it up here? Blah, 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 blah." I want to be able to use the land, even if we're not able to build a house on it. And we can't really use it if it's priveted up. Privet's hard to get through. But yeah, I'm tripped out by the amount of groundwater that exists out here. But I'm going to dig this ditch around this tree here. Get my finger out of the way. And make it nice and wide and pull the dirt over into this area. This area is going to be slightly higher than the rest of the area. And I'm going to have to walk all the way around to show you what else I'm going to do. It's a slow vision, that's what I call it. Because you start and you think, wow, this could be really pretty. And then there's phases you have to go through, and a lot of times you don't even think about what's involved until you get into it. And this is a heavy chunk. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get done before the spring. But we got 2 rain days coming, and hopefully that ditch will help catch some of the water that normally makes this earth soft here. We'll walk over here. I mean, I really like being able to see through here. The only thing that I was really kind of wowed about, but not really excited about, was, lost some privacy along the way. And I think it'll be okay when the spring hits and the leaves are on the trees. It'll be completely different. And I'm trying to wait out this fire. It just wants to keep burning. It's in a safe spot. I could probably leave it. I mean, the creek's behind it, this side, and this area right here, you can see, is really wet. It'd probably be all right if I just left it, really, but I don't really want to do that. Oh, that feels good. But yeah, this area, I don't know if you can tell, but I've scraped it a little bit with the bucket, and I'm trying to pull some of it back up towards this middle section, because this area right behind the fire is going to need to be cleaned out and made to be another wash system. This is, I pushed sticks up over here, and I'm planning on just burying them right beside the road, and we'll plant some wildflowers or something in it. Who knows? But yeah, it's been really wet, and this is down a little bit, but it's not down like it was during the dry season. I thought I was making progress, but really just the weather cooperating. Yeah, this is way different than it was. Now you can see through the woods to the neighbor's driveway, and I don't know if I like that or not. Of course, he went right along the property line, and he knocked down all that invasive stuff. Now I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna fix this. I went in today with the bucket on the backhoe attachment, which I put back on the tractor, and I dug some of this out, and not here though. This is a section that that just holds water, but right here you see the muddy water. That's where I dug out at. I'd still be on the tractor right now had I not gotten low on fuel. I just decided to hold off because I had the fire going, and I have to be at my house at 7. Some friends are coming over, so I wanted to make sure I could still do that and all that. So yeah, but it's pretty nice now. You know, the forestry mulcher, I don't think he was able to get in to a lot of spaces. I would have loved for him to be able to plow hard. This looks like he got in here, but I really wish you'd have put that thing down in the dirt a little in that zone. That's what I'm gonna have to do with the flail mower now. But he was able to take down like whole trees and things like that you know, are really things that I don't really care for. But I'll show you the mulch pile, because like right up here was so thick you couldn't even see the driveway. And I had cleared up to about right here. It was about as far as I'd gotten, and this was open, and I was okay with that. But you know, still wanted to see what I had, and you definitely can. I'm gonna walk up here and show you this mulch pile, because you know, the stuff that's on the ground is not small enough to, I mean, I guess I could turn it into the earth with a tiller and it would eventually decompose and everything would be cool. But I spent probably about 3 hours riding in circles with a landscaping rake attachment on the tractor, and there's like one of the catches. But this pile here is where I've been pushing it all for now. You know, what I plan to do is pick all the sticks out that are too big for the flail mower, take them down and burn them, and you know, what's left I'll spread out over in the areas that need it. So I mean, this earth here is in really good shape, I think. This area here feels like it could have been a small house here at one time. It would actually be a good place to put a small house. But as you look out and about, see these little piles here and there. Those are my stick piles from me running the landscaping rake in through here, trying to get the larger debris. And still, it's probably going to be a month worth of stick burning before I can, you know, little stuff like that I'll have to hit with a flail. There's another little pile. The cool thing is, like, you take entire trees out, like this one. I don't remember if there was a top to this or not, but right on down to the stump. And then there's a little stump hole. I'll have to figure out what that is. And I've been putting mulch on that side of those trees. I might make this section right here just an area for me to put the mulch. You know, and this is kind of a deep little valley here. It's probably one of the washes, and I got that stump pretty good. This is a rose bush that was here already. Anyway, walking down through, I guess it's about time for me to put this fire out for now. All right, guys, one more pass. All right, y'all have a good night. See you soon.